dyno and make a couple hits, see what it is. A very good friend of mine, old friend of mine, Grayson Miller at Toys. He's built some cool cars. He's a true car enthusiast. He's had Gen 1s, Gen 2s. I think he's building some like old school Nissan. He got his hands in everything. Ariel, Adam, Lotus, and a guy wakes up one day and wants a new car. But I'll give him credit. He did buy one super cool car that I'm like low key want to keep. He bought a 2012 gated V10 R8. Let's go check it out. It's been some time since your boy's driven a clutch car. So last week when it got in, so he bought it. It has been twin turboed by somebody else, and it's a stage 1 utilizing the factory ECUs. It was done by, I don't know, but whoever did it did a good job. So I got it last week. He sent it to me so I could inspect it. He wants to do a couple little things like powder coat the intercooler. Just check the whole car, right? So he sent it to us before I got to ship it up to NorCal. So I went on a drive last week, and first and foremost, it took me 10 minutes to get used to the clutch. Once I got used to the clutch, I was banging gears like a champ. But check this car out. It's bad. Super bad. Look at that. Alcantara center. I mean, this car has been just so well kept. Super well kept. It doesn't have carbon ceramic brakes. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly make some jam on Danny P's car. We're also gonna continue with 458 Destroyer's car. Somebody in the comments said on this last video that we posted is like, I'm a respectful guy, but the way I speak about 458 Destroyer, why I speak of 458 Destroyer that way is because like I said this whole section, I spoke about him and his Instagram, but the audio was f***ed up, where he shares his car collection with everybody. I mean, the guy literally has a group of people where, you know, when he's in town to just come see his cars. The guy is just, take my cars, drive them, right? Like, truly an automotive guy that gives back to the community. A couple guys, you know, took it too far, you know, saying some negative things in his messages, and he was like, you know what, I don't got time for this shit. And he doesn't. The guy's, I mean, try to gather this. He owns, I mean, from what we know, from what I can see, probably $10 million collection of cars. The guy's a busy guy, right? But then he takes time out of his day to socialize with everybody in our industry, socialize with people that want to know about his cars, and then a couple guys f*** it all up, and he's like, I'm gonna back off. But luckily for me, he's a very good friend of mine that I talk to literally every day, and gives me a lot of phenomenal advice. We do a lot of work together. We always have something cool going. He's a big influence in what we do. So yeah, we're gonna mess with his Performante a little bit more, and yeah, let's get this day going. Good, baby. Come on. So, Tanner Fox's car. DI injectors. It has a stupid misfire, and I think these injectors are clogged up and dirty. So we took them out, and then you put new ones in. Sick ass full. So it's one of those things, unfortunately, that it has this misfire that I could. The ECU was telling me everything was happy, right? But I knew it had a misfire. So, well, you know, in combustion, there's fuel, air, and ignition, right? Add ignition, all the coils are firing, have good spark plugs. It has fuel, so it's got to be an injector. So we'll find out in an hour. So then we can get this car back to Tanner Fox. Check out this beauty. So this is a Gen 3, has a Stage 2 Plus bricks and wheels on it. This car is actually going to Hive. I think this is like the 7th twin turbo car Hive buys off of us in 4 months. Damn, what do y'all do with all them cars? So for my tools, if I open that top drawer, all my in there, there'll be some what? So Ivan went to JOP's house to go swap the battery on his R8. And this was like, let me get a selfie with you, right? And then JOP told you that he was fat.
Yeah, he's like, no, just give me from the chest up.
So this fool took a Mino Pintero picture, like if he's in fucking jail. We'll drop the picture right here. Funny ass fool. Alright, let's go make a dyno head.
「
similar to all these packages are. This is why we tune. So we get into it and make a power pull. So when you do wastegate hits, 6-7 pounds of boost, the DI injectors is mostly doing all the fueling. Once you start turning up the boost, the port injectors kick in. Well, bank 2 was a little lean, and we noticed that it was some discrepancies, and upon further searching, we found that injector 7, port injector's not firing, so I manually fire them. 7's not firing. He's gonna go in there, see why it's not firing. Chances are maybe a pin backed out on the wire harness. Fix that and we'll continue the show. So what we did was we swapped the adapter harness because we run injector dynamic injectors. Injector dynamic, and the injector's not firing. We get another injector, plug it into the harness. The new harness, it's still not firing. The port injectors have their own sub harness that plug into the engine harness. So what we're gonna do is get another sub harness, plug it into the to the engine harness, get an additional set of injectors, plug them all in and manually fire them. If they all fire, and if the injector that we're having issues with fires, injector 7, that means that the sub harness is damaged. If it does not fire, that means we could possibly have hardware issues, so stay tuned. So I started the day off strong, super gassed up, super excited, and then super down. But I'm just like a roller coaster with my moods. I'm like a 15-year-old chick going through no, I'm just joking, nah, I feel good. It's just been a lot of things going on today. And I have a lot on my plate. I'm not a good vlogger. Ryan's car had a speed sensor issue and I fixed that. Just made a test hit and feels strong. Choi came by because he didn't race some electric car, so needed us to set it up. So my man Tony from T1 and I got her all set up for some drag race. He's gonna do get some electric car. Yeah. Good morning, how y'all doing? Today's a busy day. Finally figured out what the f is wrong with this thing. Bad DI injectors at a bad oil. Anyways, got it all figured out on the dyno. We updated all the firmware, the fueling. So just kind of setting up all the fueling and stuff like that with Tony at T1. And then I got Mike from Unitronic that's going to write up a TCM file, putting this puppy, and Taryn will be here in a little bit. And see how much power this thing makes. We'll take it easy, something light, like 1,000 horsepower, get him on his way. Alright, we're going to make a wastegate hit. Our buddy Tanner's here to vlog for his channel. And let's see, hopefully all these fueling, the car sat for like 6 months with ethanol in it, which now tells me why I've had all these little bugs I've been finding, so let's do it.
I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately I just wanna run it up. Time to check the song. Lately I just wanna run it up. Lately I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change to the cent, I'm losing side. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still say my change, take some risks.
I don't know, like, I knew we were doing fireballs, but like, I got really excited from that. Oh my god. My eardrums, bro. Straight in the eardrums. You can feel that inside your head.
This Choi. I thought his helicopter was red.
That's it right there.
Told Choi to come take me to lunch. I'm kind of scared to get in that thing. When? Alright. Yeah, I feel like I'm priced up too, homeboy. trying to get my guys to get on the helicopter, but they're all scared. I got the most to lose here. I got businesses and the kids, and these guys are scared. So Bompton's been my longest welder, so let's give that fool a ride. He went on like that on the side of that hill, and he goes up, and then it felt like you're free floating. I was like, oh. And then I kind of like panicked. I'm like, all right, it's time to go back. He's like, you're fine. Yo, now I see why you do that all the time. That's way funner than cars.
Oh yeah. Cars are two-dimensional. Airplanes are three-dimensional. You got a point.
That's just an expensive hobby.
That?
Yeah.
It's cheaper than Lamborghinis.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to split one?
No. Total cost of everything is like $350 for a whole hour.
That's it?
Yeah. Fuel included.
He owns that plane? Where'd you meet him?
At a Jake Paul music video shoot.
Really? What do you think? That's sick, bro. Yeah, dude, that's scary. No, but like after a while, you just gotta get used to it, and then you'll be good. Isn't it cool? Dude, when you go high, and when he turns like that, I was like, oh. What about when he got close to the ground? Oh, bro. Yeah, I got used to it, but it was cool. Hey, should we buy one? Facts. Lunch on the helicopter? It's no thing. That's the next goal. You gotta have goals, bro. You gotta have goals. Doors off when you went? Nah, yeah, safety first. We gotta have the doors on. If we're gonna die, bro. Oh, relax. This is typical Choi style right here, just flying around in helicopters. So what are we flying tomorrow, a jet?
Can't fly one of those yet.
What's up, everyone? Time to see what Danny P's car puts on the dyno. Copter daddy. It's the copter daddy. He's flying this guy high. He ain't lying. Helicopter's next. Let's roll. Wrap for this vlog. Not much car stuff, a little bit of everything, but let me tell you something. Do not be surprised if you see a helicopter in the near future. That's it for this vlog. We'll keep vlogging tomorrow. We got our boy Johnny showing up. Matt and Crow was flying in to work on some projects for Texas 2K prep. Some new merch dropping. Alfredo's always up to no good with the merch. Let's see what he shows the world, but thank you for the love and support. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.